rips off the big jacket and he pulls himself out of the waders, and he manages to grab on to a nearby tree stump sticking out of the water. And so Brian sees this and he's like, oh shit, it didn't work, he didn't drown. So he grabs his shotgun out of the boat, aims it down at Mike, and pulls the trigger. Blam! And this, unfortunately, unalives him. Then Brian puts Mike's body in the back of his truck, and later he drives it to a different lake and he buries him in the mud there. And now it's Denise's turn to play her part in this. So she starts calling around to people, pretending to be worried that Mike hasn't returned from his duck hunting trip. Like, have you seen Mike? Mike is missing. And pretty quickly, police get involved and a huge search gets underway. And they comb through the lake looking for any sign of Mike. But of course, they don't find a body or anything other than his boat floating out on the water. And 44 days go by, and police are still looking. And ultimately, they got nothing. And so they call the search off, and everyone assumes Mike must have passed away in an unfortunate boating accident where he fell into the water with his waders on and never came back up, and that his body was probably eaten by alligators. But then, 6 months later, something unexpected happens. A local fisherman is out on the lake and he finds Mike's waders in the water, which opens the search back up for a while. So police send divers out and they find Mike's fishing jacket and his hunting license. But here's the first thing they notice about all these items. None of them are damaged. Like, they don't have alligator teeth marks on them. So Mike couldn't have been eaten by gators. I mean, this must have been foul play. Meanwhile, Denise is elsewhere happy. Not because they found Mike's stuff, but because she's about to collect life insurance on his death. Like, a lot of life insurance. $1.7 million.